Do you have your statement in front of you?
No, sir.
Madam Secretary, would you provide the witness with a statement?
And sir, I did not write the
Just a minute.
statement,
Please.
sir.
Not my statement. Don't you have clean copies? No, mine is for cross-examination. If you look towards the bottom of the first page, you'll see where you spoke about the 3 military men. Did you find it?
Sir, I can't really read and write well, sir. If someone could assist me.
Could you
Sir.
highlight it and
Well,
perhaps
I'll
maybe-
actually read it to you then. Well, let me ask you this about your statement. Seeing that you can't read and write well. You met with someone for the purpose of drafting this statement, this written statement, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you met with that person, did you articulate or did you tell that person that you couldn't read and write?
Yes, sir.
And what steps did the person took during your meeting to ensure that you understood everything that you were saying is true?
So, well, actually, the man, he was a hurry up thing, so we had to come here, sir. So he just write, and we just collect and rush down here, sir.
No, let me go step by step. You related to the person who was transcribing the statement what you believe took place on the material date and time, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you relate that to the person was writing down what you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
And when the person completed writing your statement, did the person read the statement back over to you to confirm the truth of what you were saying?
So, like, if you check the statement, you could see the statement is incomplete, sir. Didn't
Well,
get a chance to finish, neither to read to me, sir.
That is not my question. You just answer my questions that I ask. I appreciate the chairman raised with you that the statement may not have been complete. Did you fill in the gaps today as to what was missing from this statement?
So, like I said, the statement did not read back to me, so I won't know what would have to fall in and what was not to fall in, sir.
Well, you were asked questions by 2 lawyers prior to my asking you questions. Did you review your statement with counsel prior to appearing before the commission or appearing at the commission? Did you review it with Mr. Ram? I thought you were amicus. You reviewed the statement with no one prior to giving evidence. Is that what your evidence is?
I was just asked by Mr. Ram one.
No, don't tell me what Mr. Ram asked you. Just listen to what my questions are. Did you review the statement prior to giving evidence?
No, sir. Since I came here, now I see back the statement, sir.
Did you request an opportunity to review your statement?
No, sir.
And why didn't you do that?
Sir, I would say I didn't really get the opportunity, sir.
No, but you didn't get the opportunity because?
So when we leave the prison, we would be rushed down here. Most time we'd be in the prison vehicle outside, sir.
Well. So your evidence then is, your evidence then it's one of the military men who was given instructions.
To what, sir?
In respect to how to deal with the tear smoke that was being introduced to the living unit.
Yes, sir.
And who was that ex-military person?
Who was given
instructions to the fellow inmates?
There was Ray and Patty, sir.
That was Mr. Paddy.
Yes, sir.
And who were the other two?
So only Patty was giving us the
Excuse
instruction.
me, who were the other two military men who were in your living unit?
So I can't really recall the name, sir.
Well, you can't recall their real name. What were their street names? What were they called in the prison?
Elephant, we know so called. Elephant, we know so called me in the prison, sir. But I think the name was Leran something, sir. And sir, if I could put it to you, sir, he's not really an ex-military character, right? And he still was in the army. So he wasn't an ex-military.
Who was still in the army?
The prisoner, sir.
Or the prisoner whose name you can't recall?
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you have known that?
Because according to my understanding, sir, we get catch with some.
No, I don't want to know the offense. How would you have known the person was still a member of the military?
Because he didn't get kicked out or nothing, he just was accused and was.
You're saying that you're familiar with what process the Army or the Guyana Defense Force would have taken in respect to that particular member who faced criminal charges. Is that what your evidence is?
Yes, sir.
And you would have obtained that information by what means?
From him himself, sir, the prisoner himself, sir.
And yet you do not know this prisoner's name?
Sir, for this rush to me, sir, I can't remember his name, sir.
I mean, why would a prisoner share such private information with you if he doesn't know you well or you don't know him well enough to know his name?
So like I said, I can't remember his name right now, sir.
And you're 29 years old?
39, sir.
You're 39 years old?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Peters,
Mr. Chairman?
I think we should take a 15-minute break.
For a while.
And because we have another appointment later on.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I should wrap up with this witness.
I'm not pushing you, you know.
No, that's fine. Those are all my questions for this witness.
Let's begin.
Briefly, Mr. Lewis, just before we close, thank you. Just a few questions. You agreed with counsel that you did nothing to move forward your case. Have you ever asked anybody to contact your lawyer? Have you ever asked to contact your lawyer while you were in prison?
No, sir.
You said that you would contact your relatives.
Yes, sir.
I'm a mom. Right? I understand you've been
Sorry,
speaking
yes.
with counsel so long.
Ma'am.
And how would you contact your relatives?
Ma'am, the last time I already get
No, how would you do it? You would call them. How would they know? How would you contact them for them to bring food for you? You said that they bring food for you. How, let's say in that scenario, how do you contact them?
for bring food and so. Well, actually, your stakeout self support card and the prisoners told them have to bring food every day. So I wouldn't have to contact them after
The
that.
prison provides food, not so?
No, the family stakeout a self support card. They come, the prisoner call you, you visit them up front, you get to brief a quick 2 words with them if is okay with you to
Okay.
take out a self-support card, and the prisoner tell them, well, I'm have to bring food every day, so after then you won't really have to tell
So
them.
how would you contact your relatives?
My relative
Yeah.
will get a call from the prison.
So the prison allowed you to make a call?
Yeah, but you'd have to get phone card
All right.
to use the phone.
Just another question. You said that there were fires, apart from the other fires that were lit. How would the prisoners light the fire?
How will prisoners light the
Yes.
fire?
Yes, any fires. How would they light it?
I can't recall, madam.
Okay. Can you remember yesterday you were here, March the 14th?
Yes,
Can you remember meeting in a room with myself?
yes,
Can you remember me asking you if you made a statement?
yes.
Can you remember me asking you if you signed that statement?
Yeah, I told you when I came here.
Can you remember me asking you if you signed that statement?
Yeah,
Can you remember me asking you if this was your signature on the statement?
yes,
And can you remember us going through what you're to expect when you come here today?
yes,
And that I'll be asking you basic questions first, your name and so on, and then we'll go into the incidents that happen on various days.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Ram. Just a minute. Arising out of this, do you want to field any questions?
No, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Lewis,
Yes,
do you
madam.
care to take a drink of water before we continue?
Yes, madam.
Can you remember the time, the date, when a previous search, an earlier search would have been done before the search done on August the 2nd, to which you were here to help us to understand? What was the earliest search done before August the 2nd?
What was the,
Or was there, 2nd of March?
what was the earlier search?
Mhm.
I think the earlier search before then was since last year.
Since last year. Okay, since last year. Sorry about the March, because, you know, March is such a, well, today I think is the Ides of March, is it? It's a day that a number of us would like to avoid. Was anything personally taken from you during that search? Or did you discover anything personally taken from you during the search?
No, madam.
No,
Wasn't
nothing.
it?
All right. Was there anything different in the conduct of the search on
Yes.
March 2nd? Well,
Yes,
actually,
madam.
but I think your memory would have to take you back to a year before. But was there anything different in that search?
Yes, madam.
What was different?
The way the prison warder conduct the search, number one, by not feeding us up the particular morning, and an officer was videoing the incident, madam. And this don't be a normal routine while the search is conducted. No officer never video no search.
But would it be fair to say that you can't, being there only 2+ years in the prison and previous search the year before? Or would it be fair to say that, strictly speaking, you can't define what is normal and abnormal or different? Would it be fair to say that, for you to say that?
No, it wouldn't be fair to say that.
So you have a sense of what is normal and not normal.
Yes, madam.
Would it then be fair to say that maybe they're videoing the incident to protect themselves from any allegations by inmates or whoever, to the effect that stories may be put out there to the press or whoever, that they are doing an activity, an illegal activity? Would it be fair to say that the videoing is perhaps was done to protect themselves? As we understand, I think some videoing is allowed by prison officers in other prison, can't say prison jurisdictions, but prisons, in other prisons, administrations.
Well, madam, I would say, I would agree with you when you say it's a reason for the vigilant to protect themselves from any incident, but it's not a normal thing that is happening.
It's not a normal thing.
Conduct.
Okay, for the time that you've been
For the
there.
time I was
Thank
in
you.
prison.
Now, you mentioned also that you're aware of an inmate who has been incarcerated in prison for 8 years.
Yes.
Is that inmate currently was in capital A or B in your division?
Yeah, the inmate is in my division.
And is he one of the unfortunate, or was he one of the unfortunate deceased or affected
He's
member?
one of the unfortunate. He died in the fire.
So then you would have no reservations about giving his name publicly to us here? Would you give his name publicly to us here?
I
Who
can't
died?
remember his name, but the first name we always call him is Gadget.
Mr. or Mr. Gadget?
Gadget is just
Gadget, his false name?
but I think his name is something Philando. His title is Philando, but I can't remember his whole name.
So he died as a result of the prison disturbances, riots on...
No, upon the time of the fire, there was no riot. It was never a riot on the time when the fire was take place. There was no riot. It was a normal day. The officer come and told us, came out, and the prisoners came out now. It was never no riot.
Okay. Okay, those are all my questions at the moment. Thank you.
So, Lewis, through the chair. The prisoners exit the A dormitory to the B dormitory while you were inside?
Yes, sir. 2 prisoners, sir.
Did you go through that whole little point in time?
No, sir.
Why?
So I was at my bed space watching what was going on in the dormitory, sir.
Okay. What did you mean when the prisoner said, "Let us hold one head"?
What?
You recall you made another statement. A prisoner said, "Let us go back over and hold one head."
No,
you
the
know what was
prisoner
meant
was
by that?
telling, the prisoner from A was talking at the old to B, telling the prisoners, let us hold one head, don't go out the location because they're beating prisoners.
All right. Did you know Steve Backus opened that door?
If he opened the door,
Yeah. Are you aware if he opened that door?
No,
Or he met the
sir.
door open? You're not aware?
I'm not aware.
All right. Fine. No question.
I think we take the adjournment now. I think you need some, if you flew in today, tired, you could have fooled me.
Mr. Chairman, I understand that this afternoon prison?
Yes.
Very good.
Ah. So you fit for that?
Yes,
Okay, all right. What time is it?
1:30.
1:30.
And do we convene here? And
Yeah, we convene here after.
no, where do we convene here and then
Those
we get
logistics.
transported to the prison? What's the logistics?
We convene in the prisons.
From
Yes. Convene in the prison.